We're getting ready to make the easiest pie crust, okay? Nice, flaky pie crust. That's what we want. And as you see, I have no ingredients out here. I'm going to be using the food processor. You can use your hands, but your hands will be warm and it will melt the butter or it'll make the butter soft. So it may not come out as flaky, but you'll still have pie crust. The key here is to make sure everything is cold, including your flour, the hint of sugar that goes in there, the salt, everything. Most people think when you making pie crust and you need things cold, it's just the butter or it's just the water. No, everything. And that's why you see nothing out here, because once I bring it out, I'm going to be in a race to get her done. Okay, so I'm going to go grab everything so we can go ahead and get this pie crust made. Okay, I even had my one utensil that I need, which is a tablespoon, in the water in the freezer. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. The full recipe will be on my website, pamspreps.com. It's important that we get this done. The flour was in the freezer. I put it in there for about 15 minutes. Okay, so we just want to go ahead, make sure that's in there, and put this in. I am putting sugar in here. No salt goes in my particular recipe because I am using salted butter. You can, however, put about a teaspoon, put about a half a teaspoon of salt in it if you are not using salted butter, okay? So now we just want to pulse this to incorporate that. Good enough. Adding in our butter. This is half butter and half shortening. It's buttered flavor shortening, and that's why it all looks the same. All right, but it's half butter and half shortening. It's more about the process than anything. Okay, we're gonna pulse this. Just pulsing it a few times until it turns into fine crumbs. Now, we are going to put about 3 to 5 tablespoons of water in here from this. We want to start it first and then put the water in as it's running. So put it on low. Okay. Now, this is how you know when it's ready. If you can take some up in your hands like this and mash it together, just like that, and it stays. That's where you know it's ready to go. All right. Now we're just going to put a little flour down here. Move this out the way. You just want to go ahead and dump it out. Make sure you get it all. Now from here, there is no rolling or kneading. You want to press this together with your hands just like this. This is enough to make 2 pie crusts, so we'll divide it in half. But just press it together with your hands. You're not kneading really, you're just making sure you press it together, divide it in half as equal as you can see. Push any of those little extra crumbs to the side, add just a tad bit more flour, and you want to just make this into a disc. Okay. It's important that you work fast so that the dough and everything can stay nice and cold. All right. should have a disc that looks something like that. Then take some plastic wrap and wrap that disc up. Can you use it right away? No, ma'am, no, sir. You must refrigerate it at least 30 minutes, okay? Now, you can make more if you're out. If you're doing this, you can simply make 4 or 5 of these. They freeze well. They freeze for a long time. So you can go ahead and make them up. And then when you're ready, all you have to do is bring it out. Take it out of the freezer, put it in your refrigerator, and let it thaw out. If you go to work, go to work. By the time you come home, it's thawed out and you're ready to go, okay? This is all we need to do. It doesn't have, your disc does not have to be perfect. Again, wrap it up in plastic wrap. You need it to rest at least 30 minutes so that gluten will relax in your dough. All right? And that's all there is to it. Now we have our pie crust, okay? Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me today. I'm going to stick these in the refrigerator because I'll be using them shortly, okay? And I will see you next time. The good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. Bye-bye.